Hello students, myself Shubha Gupta from Kendriya Vidyalaya AFS Salwa. So we are continuing the chapter light. We have already discussed about the mirrors, that is plane mirror and spherical mirror, and the terminology related to the spherical mirror. So next we will go for the rules for obtaining images formed by spherical mirrors. What are the rules that we should follow while formation of an image? So first of all, you have to remember that at least two reflected rays you have to take for the formation of an image. So first rule is, if the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. See, here it is the concave mirror, here it is the convex mirror. This is the principal axis. This one is the incident ray. The arrow sign is indicating us that this is the incident ray. Incident ray is parallel to the principal axis. So first rule is, when the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, the reflected ray will pass through the focus. Here this is the focus. So the reflected ray is passing through the focus. Similarly here, this is the incident ray and it is reflecting in this direction. If we will stretch it backwards, then it will meet at the focus. So this is the first rule. Second rule is the opposite of that. See, concave mirror, convex mirror. Here, this is the incident ray and incident ray is passing through the focus. Incident ray when passed through the focus, the reflected ray will be parallel to the principal axis. Here also, the incident ray is passing through the focus. So it will reflect parallel to the principal axis. So this is the second rule. Third rule is, when the incident ray is passing through the center of curvature. See, here it is the center of curvature. So when the incident ray is passing through the center of curvature, then it will pass along the same path. Here also you can see the incident ray is passing through the center of curvature and it is reflecting along the same path. Fourth rule is, when the incident ray is obliquely passing through the principal axis or pole, then it will reflect by making a same angle, that is angle of reflection will be same as that of angle of incidence and it will obliquely pass in this direction. So this is the making equal angles with the principal axis. So this is the fourth rule. So all these four rules you have to keep in mind while doing or drawing the ray diagrams in case of the mirrors. So first rule is, when the incident ray is parallel to the principal axis, reflected ray will pass through the focus. Second is, when the incident ray is passing through the focus, reflected ray will be parallel to the principal axis. Third is, when the incident ray is passing through the center of curvature, then it will pass along the same path. Fourth rule is, when the incident ray is obliquely passing through the pole, then it will pass by making equal angles with the principal axis. So by following all these rules, we will study about the images formed in case of concave mirror. So first we will take the object position in between P and F. P and F means pole and focus. So here see, this is the concave mirror and this is the object. Object is in between pole and focus. So first, from this point, an incident ray is passing through the center of curvature. So when it is passing through the center of curvature, it will reflect in the same path. Next is another reflected ray is passing through the pole. So it will pass in this direction. And if we will, here you can see this ray is going this in this direction and this ray is going in this direction. So they will never meet here. So we have to stretch it backwards and they are meeting at this point. So image formation will be here, that is behind the mirror. So image is behind the mirror. Virtual means they are not actually meeting. Erect means not upside down, this is erect one, and larger than the object. You can see this is the object side and this one is the image side. So next is object is at focus. If the object is at focus, then similarly you have to take at least two reflected rays. So first is parallel to principal axis and reflected ray is passing through the focus. Another one is passing through the center of curvature. So they will meet at infinity. So image will be produced at infinity, real one and inverted, highly magnified. Third case is object is in between focus and center of curvature. Then one ray is parallel to the principal axis passing through the focus. Another one is passing through the center of curvature and then they will meet at this point, that is beyond C, that is beyond center of curvature. So image will be formed beyond the center of curvature, real and inverted, larger than the object. So the fourth case is when the object is at the center of curvature, then it will be, the image will be formed here only. So we will continue from this in the next class. Till then, take care, and if you have any doubt, then please ask.